Yeah, guys, welcome back. Talk about Loki's protection. Long story made extremely short. There was a wreck outside. Nobody got hurt. Everybody drove away. Excitement, fun. Traffic was blocked for a couple hours, but everybody's okay. So I thanked Loki from the bottom of my heart because I said, one, nobody died. Two, nobody even had to go to the hospital. And three, they were so casual as fuck about it that they popped their trunk and they were eating groceries and shit in their car. They didn't give two shits. Um, so it wasn't a big deal. And I thanked him that nobody got hurt and nobody ended up like in the middle of my living room because the way they drive around here, I've asked for years, could they please put a guardrail up in front of my home because of the way they drive, because they have ended up in my yard before. And they haven't, as many times as I've asked. And I was like, well, I'm glad nobody got hurt, but I'm also glad nobody ended up in my home either. So it takes a couple hours for that to pass, and we're kind of like all jingled up because this was a loud boom. Okay, and I wasn't sure if it was thunder or fireworks, and I'm like, that doesn't sound like either. So that happened. And it took a couple hours to clear out, and we spent like half hour or so just watching YouTube and trying to chill out. And I was going to take him to see if there was anything he wanted in VR. And we were just like too excited. He started asking me, he's like, you going out? I said, no, we're saving money. We're not going out anymore. At least for a while. And I said, well, you did save the house. I'm thankful to the gods that nobody got hurt and nobody ended up, damaging my house or my property or anything. Because remember, I don't have insurance right now. And I said, tell you what, that earned you some chicken. And I said, I think it's the God's perfect timing that my hedges got cut down when they did because that was a little hardship on me at the time. But it was nothing compared to the hardship if I'd be held legally responsible for this car crash. So I said, I am thankful indeed. So I'm taking him out for chicken. And do you know those two nosy shits are outside sitting there? And remember, this took hours after I heard the initial bang and everything. So they must have been sitting out there for hours waiting. And she's eating cookies and shit. And I decided I'm going to walk by. You two are judgmental. You're always talking about, how you think, how you don't approve how I eat and that. They've never said directly, but indirectly they're bitchy. And remember, they're fat too. It's not like they're real thin and in shape. They're just bitchy. And I decided I don't got time for your shit. I'm gonna be civil because that's how my mother raised me, but I don't got time for your shit. He goes, hey, really loud. And I'm kind of pissed off because I'm like, you fucking see I'm going somewhere. I don't got time for your shit, but okay, let's see what the fuck you want, you clown. And because that's how I think of people when I no longer like them. And he goes, what happened down your place? I'm thinking, you fucking know. I've seen your police scanner. I said there was a wreck. Anybody get hurt? I looked at him like, what the fuck? That's the first fucking question. I said, no, nobody got hurt. I said the ambulance and the cops came, but that's what has to happen during a wreck, as they will fucking know. And they're just really excited, and they expected me to sit down and try to pry every detail out of me. I'm like, I don't have time for your shit, which I did not say, because I am a lady and don't swear in public, believe it or not. So I just said, hey, it was not in my property, it was none of my business, and I walked off, and I don't think I liked that. That was too damn bad. And so I took him and I got him chicken and I'm bringing it back and I can feel their judgmental looks. Now keep in mind, they live like literally two doors from the DQ and they're up there all the fucking time, but when they do it, it's okay because their God gives them special points. And I could feel their judgment. And remember, she's out there eating fucking rainbow chocolate chip cookies. But, I'm the bad person for going to the DQ. And I'm like, they're really judgmental, shitty people. But, we came home and he had his chicken. And I had put an offering outside because I thanked them and I said whether it was you or local land spirits or what. I felt bad because it wasn't, I felt the best offering in the world, but I've been kind of off my feet anyhow. So I said, that'll help. So, we're safe. Everybody drove away. They had a fucking party in their car. There were people out on the road partying. They made a party out of this shit. They didn't care. Um, Nobody got arrested. The cops showed up. They were okay for the cops to show up. So I'm like, I don't fucking care. But it was a big boom. I'm like, I'm glad nobody got fucking hurt. I wouldn't really care if they would have hit something on my property either. I'm not, heartless. But I'm like, just so, like, I fucking have a house. That's all the shit I was caring about. I really thought what I thought happened was that the neighbor's fucking pool went. And I'm like, I wish to shit he hadn't built that thing. Because it'll be a couple $1,000 gallons of water coming right the fuck at me if that thing ever goes. And I'm like, I don't know why the fuck he had to build that thing. But no, it wasn't the pool. They had a wreck. And I'm like, well, I'm surprised we don't have wrecks more often because I have people in my yard all the time. I'm surprised nobody's been over that fucking hill yet. But what are you gonna do? So everybody's okay. It was good excitement, but that was, proof the gods protect you. And I knew it was Loki putting his little fox paw out there. And I've been talking to one of you guys about, somebody said maybe the owl was Loki, and it could have been because he was riding on the shoulder that Loki always rides on. And Loki always, I don't know, he favors my right shoulder. Oh, thank you, dear Gus. And your left hand's free because I'm left-handed. So he's always riding on the right shoulder, and the bird was real gentle, so it probably was Loki because I was like, okay. That makes actually a lot of sense. So Loki has a giant plush white owl in his toy store now, and we put it on the back of the couch because he wanted it there. And I'll probably end up getting him. Have you seen those owls dressed up for Avengers? I'll probably end up getting him the Loki owl if he wants one. I'm hearing yay back here. He didn't know about that, but I'll see if I can find him a transparency of one. So he gets some toys out of it. My house is protected. Chicken and unexpected hedge cutting is a lot cheaper than being dragged into a lawsuit because they were making a party out of it, but it could have went horrifically wrong. So I'm glad nobody got hurt and nobody got dragged into anything ugly. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.